All right, folks, it's me, Batman, and I'm here to tell you about a word, a special word. It's called onomatopoeia. So let's get to business, figure out what this is, and do a little art with it. So, onomatopoeia words are words that are spelled like they sound, and they're basically the word that the sound makes, like boom, things will fall. Something gets zapped. Something, you chew something, crunch, and munch. And you're startled, arg, and then you're mad, grr. All of these are onomatopoeia words. Now, in comic books and superheroes, they always have these words coming at you, and they're presented in this kind of special style, like boom, pow, and they have bubbles coming out, but they're dynamic bubbles with speechy things. So we're going to draw one of these. What I would like you to do is choose one of these words. You don't have to do the same one I'm doing. And notice that the words are usually coming in at a diagonal. So what we're going to do is you're going to choose a word. I think I'm going to choose KAPOW. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to do the bubble letter thing, but we're going to draw, we're going to guide it out. So first I'm going to put a line here. I'm going to go over this with marker in a little bit, but I'm going to write out my letters that I want very lightly with pencil. Okay. So now we want to do the trick to turn these into block letters. So I'm going to take my Sharpie. I'm going to start to trace around my words. I'm going to make these a little fatter than I normally would with regular block letters, so it looks more like cartoon letters. So basically, I'm just following on the outside of those letters. When I get to the bottom, I'm crossing over, I'm going up, over. If there's something in my way, I'm letting it be in the way. If there's a closed off space, you just throw that in. So here is my P. I'm going to go on the outside, follow along. And then I need the inside part. Same thing with the O. So whatever word you did, you're going to turn them into block letters. Like that. Alright, the next thing you want to do is, once you get that done, you want to put a little shadow on your letters to make them look like they're boom coming out at you. So the rule of thumb is to put the shadow on the same side of every single letter and also on the bottom. So for my shadow, I'm going to add a little piece like this and color it in. I'm going to make that go this. I'm going to color it in. I'm going to put a little piece at the bottom. I'm going to color it in. I'm going to put a piece at the bottom and color it in. All of a sudden, it actually is going KAPOW. The tricky thing is to remember that you're always doing it on the same side. Oh, I forgot a piece right here. The right side. There we go. So this is the left, so this is the right side of that. This is the left, so this is the right side of that. Got to put it on the bottom. Got to put it on the bottom. All right. This is the left side, so this little part is right. This little part is the right side. Got to put it on the bottom. So this is going to be a little tricky, but I can still do it. Just like that. I went thin at the top because there's not shadow at the top. There we go. This is the right side. I add a little curve. Yep. This one, so it's that same thing. I'm going to let it go. And actually it's going to come under the bottom and then connect it up there. This is the left side, so this is the right side. It really does. Your brain can get confused with so many letters, so it helps to talk yourself through it. This is the left side, so this is the right side. Because it can get confusing. This is the left side, so this one is the right side. And then the bottom. The bottom. We've got a little bigger too. This is the left side, so this is the right side. And something like that. Alright, so then you want to decide, do you want to have a cloud behind it or zigzag lines that look like they're going boom? You can see in these pictures, they have both of them. There's a smaller one that goes, doesn't quite go around the whole word, and then there's one that goes all the way around. I maybe made my word a little bit too big for my speech bubble, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to make some zigzagging lines like this, and they're going to come a little bit behind. Maybe there's a little piece sticking out there. Maybe a little piece like that. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to put like a speech bubbly cloud around it. I'm going to have to go off the paper a little bit. I made mine too big. Alright, that works. And then the next thing is about color. And markers are going to work best for this. I think I like the inside part to be yellow. And thinking about contrasting colors, light colors against dark colors. So if I am doing this middle section yellow, then I'm probably going to want to have a really contrasty color for my KAPOW. And I want to have a contrasty color for the background. So let's see, let's get that marked in real quick here. Take your time coloring. I'm just trying to do it a little quickly because I don't want to take up all your time with my coloring, but I do want you to see it progress and how cool it's going to look. I'm going to trace around the edges here, make sure I have it nice and neat. I have white spots because I was not doing my coloring very well. I'm going to just fix those by going around the edges. I'm coming in. Okay. So then I think I want to make the words and the letter in the middle red. And then I think I'm going to put blue on the outside. So, oh, holy smokes, look how fast that's happening. I wouldn't have used orange because I don't think orange would have enough contrast with the yellow. Yeah, no, it's looking pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. Onomatopoeia is how you say it. Words that are spelled to represent a sound we make. Kapow! Kapow! Pow! That's what we're doing right now. Kapow! Pow! Pow! Alright, let's do this the right way. I'm using the fat side of the marker and I'm tracing it and tracing around my edges. to make it neater. Isn't that cool how awesome it looks and so easy to do? Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Batman sneezing. That was a superhero sneeze. KAPOW! KAPOW! Alright. Let's get this part done. And then what's that blue gonna be like? I'm not gonna color the whole thing in front of you because I don't want to take all your time, but I would definitely trace around where you want to color. I'm going to color in a section so you can see how that looks with the blue. I've got blue on my hand, that's okay. Zoom. Alright, so now let's see what that looks like colored in. When you trace around, it kind of gives you a nice edge, tells you where to stop, and you won't color over the next color by mistake. It kind of gives you a visual wall to work in. So tracing around what you color is a good idea. All right, so you get the idea. I'm gonna finish coloring this on my own time, and I will post it for you. One more thing you can do to make this a little more dynamic, I'll let you know, is you could go ahead and thicken up and put edges on your shapes in the back. Oh wow, look at that. Already made a big difference. Uh-oh, it was not neat here. It's okay. I'll fix it. And then also you could do that on the outside bubble that you make too. Things that make this really stand out. Because if you look at the graphic, you can see that they have, part of the thing about comics and stuff is that there's really strong black outlines on things. Okay, so I'm going to finish this on my own, and then I'm going to post a picture with you. So, Batman out. Make sure you post your pictures for Miss Nelson to see beautiful, fabulous, stunning, profound artwork.